Hello again, this is my update. I have been studying the effects of naturally produced electromagnetic waves for healing in combination with a vibrating table. The table is made from two plastic boards. The bottom one is fixed and the top one vibrates on the horizontal plane above it on tennis balls, and it's held together with sash cord. And the vibrating mechanism is a washing machine motor with an offset weight set in it. And what I do is I lie on the board, set it with the transformer regulator to the frequency I want, and then I introduce the healing electromagnetic wave. This is my vibrating table. It's got two levels. The top level vibrates on this plane here. This is my controls. I'm going to set it now to roughly the vibration that I want. I'm going to use this saucer so you can see how it vibrates. Now I want the saucer roughly to move independently of the top board. They're starting to move now. So that's roughly the frequency that I want. So now I'm going to get on the table. And I'm going to try and hum the F sharp, I think I'll try. Well, after 15 minutes it can shake you up quite a bit, but it's I feel quite good at the moment. The theory is to combine healing frequencies with the carrying frequency of the vibrating table. What I do is I lie on the vibrating table and set it to the vibration that I'm comfortable with, and I hum a note, either middle C, F sharp or A. These notes are a harmonic with the healing frequencies, and in the future I hope to introduce colour frequencies which are a much higher electromagnetic wave. And there is a whole range of frequencies that I can use and explore here. The results of using the vibrating table over the last 7 days are as follows. After the first time I used it for 8 minutes, and I acquired a back pain, upper back pain. Second time I used it for 10 minutes and I felt energised. Third time I used it for another 10 minutes. I felt shaken up, and also it brought up a childhood memory that was deep in my subconscious. The fourth time I used it for 15 minutes, and I'm starting to get better at using it. Fifth time I used it for 15 minutes, and I did notice over this period that I've been having improvements in my joints. And then the sixth time I used it, I felt much more in control of the settings and stabilising the setup. The memory that was uncovered was a childhood memory of a rivalry between myself and my younger brother William. I was about 5 and he was about 4. I remember going up to him and kicking him, and he went to find Mum and told Mum what I had done, and Mother had come over to me and called me a wretch, and this had given William confidence, and he had come up to me and punched me in the face. Then it was my turn to feel the victim, and I consoled in my father and told him that William had punched me in the face and Mum had called me a wretch and life was terrible. And my father had comforted me, and then he said, "Well, was there any provocation?" And I told him no. Mum had called me a wretch and William had punched me in the face. He carried on comforting me, and then I recovered a bit, and then he said, "Well, we can't have this going on, you and William fighting. So what are you going to do next time you see William?" Now I felt quite good talking to my dad, and I wanted to say something positive for him. So I said, "I know what I'm going to do next time I see William. I'm going to kick him so hard he'll never want to punch me again." Now this was a revelation. I hadn't any inkling that I had this memory in my subconscious, and now I've exposed it, and it's a memory of revenge that I had completely forgotten about, but was still affecting me up until now, maybe 50 years after it happened. The potential for this therapy is promising, I think. Only after 3 sessions I uncovered a deep emotional wound, and it's just a matter of mapping out various frequencies on the electromagnetic wavelength and combining them with the carrying frequency of the vibrating table to target various emotional and physical problems that people have.